I literally just finished watching Dark Phoenix. Let's get to the review. Now I'll be honest, as I came into the movie, I really didn't know what to expect. I've watched X-Men First Class, I've watched Days of Future Past and all that. It was okay, right? Those movies were okay. They tried to stay true to the source material. I really didn't know what to expect from Dark Phoenix. I know about the comic story of the Phoenix. I just don't know how they're gonna wing it. How they're gonna make it viable for the movie. I'm quite surprised at how well the movie paces itself. I'm also pleasantly pleased, like how they use the source material, and they actually try to stay true to it as much as possible. Overall, the acting was good. The pacing of the movie was sort of good. It got a bit draggy, somewhere towards like the middle endish part of the movie into the third act. Maybe it got a bit draggy because you kind of, it's more like a sense of you kind of know where it's going, but it just feels like it takes a little bit long to get there. But otherwise, I think the movie was good. That is exactly like how I envisioned Dark Phoenix to be, right? If Dark Phoenix was live action, that's how she would be. The level of power, the level of exactly is a comic book fan's dream, to see that is Phoenix, right? That is her. This is the part where I'm gonna go delve into a bit of spoilers, a lot of spoilers actually. So, warning. Spoilers. So, a lot of the characters' motivations, I would say, are sort of consistent throughout the first few movies, even from Apocalypse. I think it's quite consistent. Like Charles trying to set up the X-Men, and it being his thing, and Mystique, Raven, trying to be his conscience, and Eric Magneto being the and this thing between Hank the Beast and Mystique. It's quite consistent throughout the movie. It's quite consistent based with the previous movies. It's been brought forward well into this movie, and I feel that it plays well into the whole script. Setting and everything, I think it plays quite really well. First time we get to see Jean Grey's origins. This is basically her origin story, right? It's her origin story intermixed with the Phoenix. That's about the only way you can sort of tell this story interestingly, I guess. First time you see, her parents, how she got to meet Xavier and to join the X-Men, and a lot of it was borrowed from the comics, where Xavier actually did block off the traumatic parts of her memory and her mind so that she can function as a normal human being, which ends up biting him back when the Dark Phoenix thing comes about. Touched upon in the comics, it's been touched upon in the animated series, and it's also being touched upon here in the movie, which I really like. The representation of it. Phoenix power, even though it wasn't really given a name in this movie, it tries to stay true to the original Phoenix power, in that it's a cosmic energy, powerful, it's super powerful. It is really depicted well. I can't say enough how well it's depicted in the movie itself. Now in the comics, the Phoenix energy was closely associated with this race called the Kree, right? But here, they had to create a new alien race. Maybe because, I don't know, they couldn't get the rights to the Kree or something, because Captain Marvel was using the Kree. Either way, it still works for me, right? This alien race, that alien race works. On Jean being the unwanted, the outcast, because of what happened to her when she was young, right? Her dad didn't want her. She felt like the X-Men were shutting her out when she got her powers, and then she went to Magneto for help, and Magneto told her to go away. And it plays into the whole the whole her being the Dark Phoenix, which I think worked well. Like I said, the movie as a whole is good. Okay, it's not amazing because there's something missing there. There was not a whole lot of epicness. I really can't describe it. That makes it an epic movie. The Phoenix's powers were epic though. That can't be denied. All right, that can't be denied. But the ending, maybe I watched too much movies, but the ending was sort of something you'd expect. You know, good hero became too powerful and then did bad things, and then to atone themselves they sort of sacrificed themselves, and all that. It's I think it's a bit cliche, but it works for the movie. It's just you could see it coming from a mile away, man. Yeah. But all in all, it's a good movie. I would recommend anybody to watch it. I give it a B. It's good enough for that. Will I rewatch it? Nah, most probably not. But I'd recommend people to watch it. Definitely. That's been Azaris with the after movie review of X-Men Dark Phoenix. Totally recommend for you guys to watch it. Alright? Peace out. Watch more movies.